Welcome everyone. In this session I am going to show you how to perform paired sample t-test using SPSS. Basically paired sample t-test is an important test within the comparative research design, and it is a statistical procedure used to determine whether the mean difference between two sets of observation is zero. Basically, paired sample t-test we want to perform when we want to compare the result of something before and after settings mostly. For example, if a company administer a training program for its staff and they want to see the staff performance before the training and after the training. So for such settings we can perform paired sample t-test. Basically, in paired sample t-test the sample remains the same. However, you collect data twice, which can be before and after, or maybe in some other settings you can what you can do is you can compare for the same sample test two different concepts. Another example can be, for example, the students in one class. So you can compare their test score on English and mathematics, for example. So in this case, you can also use the paired sample t-test. To explain how to perform this test on the SPSS, I am going to make a use of one example. The example is a school arranged a special type of counseling for students in grade 10. For example, a school has arranged a counseling program for students, and they want to see if there is any change in students' academic performance before and after the counseling, which can be measured in terms of the test score, any particular test. So in this case we will develop hypothesis. The hypothesis wording can be something like this: we will develop null and alternative hypothesis, and we collect the data too. So let me show you the data set. Here you can see that we have here we have a paired sample t-test example, and before and after means that this is the for the before variable we have a test score before the counseling, and after means we have a test score after the counseling. So how to perform this test? Very simple. We go to analyze, compare means, and paired sample t-test. All you want to do is you want to shift the two variables in two boxes here. Here you can perform more than one pairs at the same time, but I'm just showing you two pairs here, two pairs in one setting. Nothing else, just hit OK, and here you will get the results. So this is the test score before counseling, which is 55. Suppose the test is measured on 100 base score. So the test score before counseling is 55 and test score after counseling is 63. The sample size remains the same, 85 for all students. It is the same 85 students, but we have taken their test score before the counseling and after the counseling. So the average 55 for before and 63 for after, with this standard deviation, with this standard error means. But is it statistically significant? We can check this by this method. Here the paired sample t-test is available, the score, and this is the mean difference. But the more interesting thing here we want to test is the t-value. So generally the rule for the t statistics is if it is more than 1.96 in absolute sense, we can consider it as significant. So here it is, even though it's minus, so minus does not matter here, it's absolute 1.96. So it is more than 1.96 in a sense. So we can say yes, the test score is statistically significantly different after the counseling compared to the before the counseling. In other words, the significant or p-value, this is we also call it p-value, is less than 0.05. So we accept the hypothesis based on 95% confidence interval. Let's look at so here you can see the command line, and here the results in a neat form, and this is how we can present the result in our thesis, article, or any other suitable project. The test result shows that the mean average of students, so we explain the mean and standard deviation, and with the paired sample t-test we word it like this. Here you can see that we put the t value and p is less than 0.05 as I told you here. So based on this, we accept the alternative hypothesis and reject the null hypothesis, which means yes, the counseling is successful, the counseling is effective, and after the counseling there is a significant increase in students test score. So I hope you like the video. Thank you very much.